Hello all. So in this video, we will see a new feature that came for in Application Composer for building Oracle uh, uh, Visual Builder pages for custom objects. Okay, so if we go to Application Composer, so this tool is available only in the Application Composer tool and within a sandbox. Here we can see a new tool called CX Extension Generator. And what it does is it creates basic pages for Oracle for the custom objects available here. Okay, so we'll just click on this. It opens a new window. It takes us to this tool. And also parallelly, we'll go to the workspace to see what custom objects are enabled uh, for workspace. So important note here is this custom object should be enabled in workspace, and a default page should be created. Okay, so then only it shows the it works. So otherwise, it will give a error while navigating to a page. Even to open the list page, it throws some error. So for that reason, so at least one uh, uh, saved search should be created in workspace. So we will consider this service encounter. Service encounter is a custom object we have, and so there is already one saved search created for it, and we have one record also. Okay, so yeah, so now from workspace view, so it's okay. So the object is ready to use in Visual Builder. Now we'll go to the tool, and this is the home screen that we get. Here we can use this create new extension, and we see a pop-up for adding objects. So if we select this, we will see all the custom objects that are available in in this environment. So we need to choose which objects uh, we want to enable this particular CX extension. We'll search for service encounter. Okay. And if you want some other object, so we need to enter that object as well. So in this case, I'm selecting service encounter and event. Okay, so we can select multiple objects, and then we can create pages for all in a single at a time. So now we'll create add. So we have two objects that are selected for this CX extension generator. And for these two, if we want to add more objects, so we can add using this. And if you want to remove all, so we can use this start over so that no objects will be selected here. And if you want to remove a specific object, we can remove here. So for now, we'll create these two objects in workspace in Visual Builder. Okay, so we'll download this zip file, and then we'll go to Visual Builder, and then we need to create a new workspace. So in this case, I have already a project. So I'm just creating a new workspace. So if we are creating from scratch, so you need to create a uh, 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 new project and then new workspace. So we cannot use the existing workspace because it follows some naming convention while creating the workspace. So we should create a new workspace to start with this extension. So that's also another important point. So here we'll use a new extension, and the extension name I'll give is service encounter and uh, event changes. Okay, so this is my extension name, and develop environment will be development environment, and the base application cloud base cloud application we need to select as CX sales. So previously we have digital sales, but going forward we need to use CX sales. And then sandbox is optional, but if you want to use any unpublished changes within the sandbox, we can select uh, uh, we can select this. So, and then Git repository, if we use Scratch repository, all the build jobs will not get created. But if we use new repository, so we can see the builds all. So we'll use the repository name, and branch name. We'll just say it's an initial branch. So it can be anything. Uh, and then another important point is the extension ID that is automatically generated. This needs to be uh, changed. So we need to follow exact. We need to use one value that is called site CX sales extension. So we must replace the extension ID with this value because so this extension ID will be referred in all the extensions or in the zip files that we downloaded. So it will refer this extension ID. So we need to avoid any mismatches. So we need to use this same extension ID, and then just create. So it opens the workspace. Okay. So now our workspace is ready. Now we need to import the file to workspace. So to import file, we need to choose this menu, and then we need to go to import and choose the file that we just downloaded. Okay, so this custom file zip file is the one that we just generated. So select that and open, and then click import. Okay, so the file was imported, and then now if we notice, this custom app is created uh, with the two objects, event and service encounter. Also, it created the pages, default pages for service encounter and event. And in connection also CX custom extension. So in connection also it added the it it is already added uh, event and service encounter. So previously, so we don't have this option for we need to select manually these objects, and then we need to create the flows and the pages for each object and variables for each object. So all these steps we need to create manually. So now with this tool, it creates automatically all of these pages for this for custom objects. So now we'll go to service encounter object. Okay, and then so before this, we just need to make one change, but we'll just preview. To preview, we need to use list page because we can't go directly to the edit page. We should go to list page and then we should go to edit or detail pages. Now click on preview. So it navigates to a page. So again, we need to re-navigate by modifying the URL. So here we need to add change the path, that is application slash extension slash container. So we need to add this path to navigate to the correct path. So whenever we are previewing, we need to make this change. Application, we need to add application slash container to this URL. Okay, so it shows the list page. It is loading still. Okay, and then it shows the default page, default list page, and this is all AC copy that we saw in Workspace. If we have a different default Workspace, it shows that. And the default features we get is with this extension, create page. If we use this create service encounter button, so we get this create page with the record name field and owner field, I guess. Yeah, so we can create. So we can modify these layouts later. So using the same extension. And also this is the detail page uh, that is created for us. The detail page, it contains the header and the panel layouts. And then the edit page is nothing but create and the details page. I mean create and edit page. So if we click on this details, so the edit page will see with the same attributes. So we can modify these two pages, create layout and edit layout, we can modify. So but with so these are all we can say a kind of standard layout. So we can add a few fields or panels to this, and then we can modify as per the customer needs. And this is about the quick uh, usage of CX extension generator. We'll also preview the event list. So for events, we don't have the default save it search. Let's see whether it works or not. So you can notice even for other object, application / container is not available. So we need to add this. So without this, it shows the blank page. So we must replace these values. It shows the error event does not have any save it searches because we don't have any save it search. So we need to create a save it search. Then only it can be reviewed. We'll navigate again. I created a save it search as all events. Now I'll just try to refresh. Now we can see. So save it search is very important to preview this. At least one save it search to preview. So to modify these fields, so we can always use this the save it search. So we can't configure this navigate this list page using Visual Builder Studio. It's all controlled by this workspace save it searches. To create a save it search, we can use this save and then we can use this manage columns to add um, additional fields. Okay. So this is how we will configure these pages. If you want to save this page, just use save. So this is how we'll configure the navigation page. So in further sessions, we'll see how to edit the create page and the details page, adding panels for this extension. Okay.